Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Keto. I'm Jure and I am doing a weekly vlog to share my keto weight loss progress. I'm actually not new to keto. I lost about 50 pounds in 2018 and maintained that weight loss for a couple years until the nightmare we all know as 2020. I regained all the weight that I had lost and then some, and then in January of this year I was in a better headspace. So I restarted keto and have lost over 40 pounds so far. So let's keep going and see how I did this week. When I restarted keto in January, my initial goal was just to stay on plan for 75 days straight. Once that was done, I started another goal, which was to run a 5K in June. So I just completed the 5K this last Saturday, so check, that goal is done. Thank you to those who joined and ran the 5K with me. I do want to specifically point out Autumn Weathers and Tanya D for adding posts as well. You guys rock. So now it's time to make a new goal. So far my goals have had longer time frames from about 10 to 12 weeks. July is going to be a little bit crazy for me. So I've decided to set a shorter goal until all this craziness is over. What do I mean by craziness? Well, first, next week is the 4th of July, and I'm actually not too worried about the 4th itself, but right after the 4th, we are gonna take a quick 2-night trip with the kids to a local hotel resort that has a really nice pool. Then the week of the 18th, I'm gonna be gone all week in New Mexico attending a life success course. I think on both trips, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of grace because I don't have full control of those menus, but I definitely don't wanna go overboard. I don't wanna feel sick and bad like I did the last time I went off plan. On the last night in New Mexico, they will have some kind of graduation type of ceremony and we're supposed to dress up. So for me, that's motivation. My goal is to fit into a dress that I fit into last year. So here is a quick picture of the dress that I'd like to fit in. This is from, a couple years ago, and this is how it looks right now. So it doesn't look, too bad, but it'll definitely look better, and I'd have to stay on plan in order to make this look the way that I want it to look. When it comes to goals for me, I don't like to set goals just based on a number on the scale. I feel like I don't really have full control of what that scale says, and there's a lot of things that will affect it. I do think it's really important to just have a goal though. I like to switch it up, sometimes make them long, make them short. Maybe it's a physical goal that you're working towards. Maybe it's doing something for a set time frame. Maybe there's an event coming up that you can work towards, or maybe even you stay on plan for a certain amount of time and you reward yourself for something or with something, and that reward is your motivation. But really just find something that motivates you and something that will keep you on track to accomplish your ultimate goals. So let's go ahead and move on to diet. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I eat 2 meals a day and a small bulletproof coffee, so I meal prep for 3 meals every week. My first meal this week was a breakfast chaffle sandwich. The recipe for my chaffles is listed in the description below. For this meal, I want the chaffle to be sweet, so I also added some monk fruit sweetener and some maple extract. Inside the chaffle is just sausage, cheese, and egg, and of course, some roasted chilies because I like everything spicy. I really love this sandwich. It's just comfort food and it's really filling. My second meal this week was a carnitas taco bowl. So I made the carnitas in an Instapot, and then you broil them to crisp them up a bit. The recipe that I followed for the carnitas is listed in the description below. In the bowl, I add the normal taco bowl fixings, so lettuce, tomato, cheese, sour cream, and guacamole, and then I top it off with a little Cholula. This bowl is really good. I tend to favor the carnitas instead of doing just regular ground taco meat lately. My third meal this week was chicken pot pie soup. I've made this recipe several times before. It's just so easy to make. For all the veggies, I just use frozen veggies, so the only thing I really need to chop up is the chicken. In the soup base, I use some heavy cream, water, and then I do use the savory chicken soup keto chow, and that does help thicken it up, and it also has a really good flavor. I really don't follow a recipe on this one. It's kind of a combination between Two Crazy Ketos and Keto Chow's chicken pot pie recipes. And then of course I add a little bit more water to it to make it a soup instead of like putting inside an actual pot pie. And on to exercise. My plan is to work out for 6 days a week, and this week I worked out for 5 days. I got all of my running in and I completed the 5K on Saturday. So here are my running stats. I made pretty good time on the 5K, but I will say I'm just not really loving running as much as I used to. I found myself not really looking forward to the days that I had to run. And granted, I weigh more than I used to, and so I tire out a lot quicker. What I think I'm going to do going forward is just to run 2 miles on my running days and not 3, and then continue with, walking or other workout videos on my other workout days. I'm also going to keep the goal to working out 6 days a week. I was planning on working out on Sunday, and then it ended up, I totally forgot it was a hair day for my daughter, so I did need to take out the blue braids that she had in her hair, and then I just braided her hair, just her hair this time. No synthetic hair is in there, so this is all her natural hair. So it's getting super long, right? And now for my weight. My current weight is 196 pounds. That's a loss of 0.6 pounds for the week and a total of 45 pounds so far. I didn't lose very much this week, but I think that's because I had a pretty large week last week, and also I was a little bit snacky this week. But I am down 45 pounds now. I can't believe I'm so close to the 180s. Little by little is fine with me. I mean, my ultimate goal was to get back down to where my lowest was last time, which was 170, and now I'm only like 25 pounds away from that. It's just so exciting to be so close. Okay everyone, that is all that I have for the week. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell icon to get a notification every time I post a new video. I will see you next week. Bye.